Hey kids, welcome to Linc Kids Online. It is awesome to be doing kids church with you in your homes during this lockdown season. We are in the series on the shoulders of giants, and I'm so excited about it. So listen up, lean in as we enter into worship together.
Daddy, we are doing a series called On the Shoulders of Giants. This means that we are looking at people from the Bible who make a difference and see what we can learn from them. Did you know that there are actual giants in the Bible?
Giants? I don't like giants.
Why don't you like giants, Danny?
'Cause they're so mean.
Oh, Danny, not all giants are mean, you know. In fact, I have a big friend who is kind of like a giant. Do you want to meet him?
Nuh-uh. Not a chance.
Oh, come on, Danny. His name is Rhubarb, and he's the friendliest giant you will ever meet.
But I'm scared.
I know you are scared, but be brave. I will be there right beside you.
Promise.
I promise. Now, let's go. Let's go meet Rhubarb.
Okay.
Hello, who's there?
Hi, Rhubarb. It's Becky and her little brother, Danny.
Oh, hi, Becky. Oh, hi, Danny. It's so good to meet you.
Rhubarb, I brought Danny to come and meet you because he's never met a giant before. And Rowan is going to tell us about the Bible story of David and Goliath. So you see, Danny is a little scared of giants.
Oh, I love the story of David and Goliath. It's one of my favorites. And Danny, I can understand you are a little scared of giants. Just like David, it must have taken a lot of courage to come and face a giant face to face. Luckily, I'm a friendly giant, not like Goliath. And I'm sure that you and I will become the best of friends. If you just give me a chance.
Okay. Well, Rhubarb, thank you for seeing us. We better get back to Rowan before he starts his story without us.
Okay, please come and visit again. Bye guys. See you soon.
Bye. Bye.
That was good, eh?
So courageous.
He was.
It's
Oh, guys, our friends are here.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
friends. Hi.
Rowan,
Yeah?
I met a giant.
Oh.
A real one.
Wow, Dave, that's amazing. Well, today's story, it's about a little boy and a giant. This little boy put his trust in God.
Ah, it's a story about me.
Danny, not all stories are about you, you know. This is a story about a brave young boy who trusted God, and his name was David. This is a story about David and Goliath, and I'm so excited! Rowan, can you tell us who was David?
David was the youngest son of Jesse. His older brothers often teased him. But even as a young shepherd, he was brave. He fought bears and lions when they tried to eat his sheep. David's brothers were soldiers in King Saul's army. They were getting ready to fight their enemy, the Philistines. They were camped with King Saul and the other soldiers on a hill. Their enemy, the Philistines, were on another hill across the valley. Now, the Philistine army had a great big soldier named Goliath. Goliath was very tall, very strong, and very big. He was a giant. Every day, Goliath would shout mean things at King Saul and the Israelites. He teased them and said, "Choose someone to come and fight me. If he wins, we will serve you. But if I win, you and your whole army must serve us." King Saul and his men were scared. Goliath was so big that no one was brave enough to go up and fight him.
It sounds to me like the Israelites was fighting a losing battle, Rowan. Goliath was so mean and so giant, and he was a soldier. Anyone would be silly to try and fight him. They would lose for sure.
Uh-huh.
It sure sounds like it, but let's listen to some more.
Okay.
One day, David went to the camp to bring his brothers some food. David heard the giant yelling. It made him angry because Goliath said many mean things about God and the Israelites. David couldn't understand why no one would fight Goliath. He knew that God was stronger than the giant, and David knew God would help the Israelites win. One of the soldiers told King Saul what David was saying. So King Saul sent for David. When David arrived, he told King Saul, "I will fight Goliath."
No! Why would he do that? He's just a little boy.
He doesn't stand a chance.
That's basically what King Saul said too. But David answered, "When I was taking care of my father's sheep, I had to kill a lion and a bear. I know that the Lord who helped me protect my sheep from lions and bears will help me fight this giant." King Saul was running out of options, so he agreed for David to fight the giant. He wanted David to wear the king's armor and use his sword. But when David tried to walk around with all those things on, he said, "I can't fight in these." So he took them off. So King Saul said, "Go and let the Lord be with you." David took his staff in his hand, chose 5 smooth stones from the stream, and put them in the pouch of his shepherd's bag. Now he was ready to fight the giant. When Goliath saw David, Goliath got angry. He thought the strongest and biggest soldier in King Saul's army would come out to fight him. But this person was just a young man. He didn't have a sword. He didn't have a spear. He didn't have a shield. He didn't have anything except a sling. So Goliath yelled, "Come here and I will kill you!" In 1 Samuel 17, verse 45, we read, David said to the Philistine, "You come against me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." As the giant came closer, David ran toward him. Reaching in his bag and taking out a stone, he slung it and struck the Philistine on the forehead. Goliath fell down and died. When the army saw what had happened, they were afraid and started to run away. King Saul and his army chased after the enemy and killed them.
David trusted God to help him, Rowan. And God used David to save the Israelites from the enemy army. Yay!
Yay!
That's amazing!
That's right, and there are so many things we can learn from this story. But today, I want the kids to remember just these 2 things. Number 1, be bigger than your fears. Danny had to face his fear of giants today, and he made a new friend. Whatever your fear or your giant might be bigger than your fear and be brave. Number 2, If size mattered to David, as it did with the Israelites, he wouldn't have had the courage to take on Goliath. So I want you to know that no matter how small you are or how giant your problems seem to be, if you have God on your side, you can accomplish great things.
That's so true. We must just always believe and trust and be courageous.
Yes!
Yeah!
Well, guys, it's time to get going. Next week we can hear another story.
I can't wait. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys! Bye!
So, Rowan, what story are we going to listen to?
I'm reading my B-I-B-L-E, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, oh. I'm reading my B-I-B-L-E, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, whoa. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door.
Shout your praise and walk away and forget your name. I stand for you if that's all I do, 'cause there is none that compares to you. 'Cause all I want in this lifetime is you, and all I want in this whole world is you, you, you. Tell the world that Jesus lives. Tell the world that, tell the world that, tell the world that he died for them. Tell the world that world be a better place. But by thy mercy, by thy grace, 'cause all I